Good afternoon, Divinity fam. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be talking about the art of detachment because that is something that you need to know. The art of detachment is a universal law. It's called the law of detachment. But with this universal law, it is simply saying things that you hold on tight to will cause them to release from you. So the tighter that you hold things, the harder that they are to become 3D in your reality, right? So this goes with the manifestation or a prayer. If you are praying for something, but you are not trusting in God for you to receive that prayer, and you're not trusting in the universe to receive that prayer, whoever you believe in, that prayer will not work, right? Because you are so stuck on the idea of receiving this outcome that you are praying for that we often get too wrapped up and too curious about it. The saying, let go and let God, is real, okay? It is real, and there's history behind that. With detachment comes a fine line, because when I say detachment, that does not mean you shouldn't care or you shouldn't work towards it. What this simply means is that you call in whatever it is that you desire. You pray for whatever it is that you desire. And that is it. That is it. You will continue to pray that prayer. You will continue to do that meditation. You will continue to do that work. But you will not stress over the fact that it's not showing up when you want it to, or the fact that it showed up in a different form than you want it to. You will trust in God's plan, because God's plan is always the highest plan. The universe's plan is always the highest plan, even though we might not be able to see it. And when you start detaching yourself from the outcome of things, you will realize that they are able to come in a lot faster than what you intended them to, because there's no energy holding it back, right? So this energy can just flow to you, and you'll accept it, because that's what you're doing in that prayer, in that manifestation, in that meditation. You are accepting it. But in order for you to accept it, you have to detach from the idea of it and let God know, hey, this is what I want, this is how I want it, and you just say thank you. You just show your gratitude. That is all you need to do. It is that easy. For example, if you are, let's say you're praying for a car, you're manifesting a car, right? And you've been praying and manifesting this car, and 3 months later, you still haven't got the car. But you've been so worried about it every day for these 3 months, okay? You've been stressed about it, like, why don't I have this car? You've been questioning God. You've been questioning the universe as to why you don't have this car, as to when this car will show up in your life. And that's the problem. You need to just trust that it is yours and claim it, because that is exactly what you're doing when you're praying for it, when you're meditating on it. You just need to claim it and understand and know that God will let this thing in your life when the timing is correct. Because although you might think the time is correct, God knows everything, okay? He knows if that timing is off. He knows if that timing is actually accurate. So it comes in on His timing, not on yours. And I know it's kind of hard to release from things that you truly desire in your life. Trust. But the more that you love something, the more that you need to allow it to be free. I'm going to give you an example. If you have a pile of sand, just normal sand from a beach, in your hand, okay, and you pour this pile of sand in your hand on your palm, what would happen if you squeeze it? The sand will fall out, okay? You're squeezing it tight. The sand will just fall right through your fingers and right onto the ground. Now, what would happen if you pour that sand on your palm and you just sit there? You just stand there. And then you pour more sand. And then you pour more sand. And then you pour more sand until there's an overfill on your hand. But that overfill is happening because of this abundance of sand, not because you are holding on to it. Does that make sense? You need to be able to detach yourself from the ideas and the things that you want in order for them to truly manifest in your reality. Yep. Another example, you know that thing that you lost a while ago just around your house? You knew it was somewhere around your house, but you didn't know where. And you lost it and you spent all day stressing and looking for it because you had absolutely no idea where that thing was. All of a sudden you stop looking for it, and months later it pops up. It pops up. Why? Because you detached yourself from finding it. You were not finding it. It found you. You don't need to do the work. Well, you do need to do the work, but in this sense, you don't need to do the work. You need the work to do you, right? You need these things to come into you. All you need to do is pray, believe, and let go. That is all you need to do to allow absolutely anything into your life. And I need you to hear me when I say this. If you love something, let it be free. Now listen, I'm not telling you to go break up with your boyfriend. I'm not telling you to go break up with your girlfriend. What I am telling you is that you do not need to be constantly controlling them. You don't need to be constantly monitoring them, questioning their every move, because now you're creating a burden on this relationship. That's what happens when you try to have too much control. And it is so easy to do that in relationships. And I don't want that for you. I really don't want that for you. You need to attach yourself from the ideas that you manifest in your mind and just manifest it. Okay? Just speak it into fruition and know that that is yours. Stop putting restraints on it. Stop holding yourself back because you're scared of your reality right now. I'm going to say that one more time. Stop holding yourself back because you are scared of your reality right now. That prayer, that thing you've been wishing for, it will come. It will come, and it will come when it is needed to come. Do not question, do not stress, do not worry, because it will come. Trust in God. Trust in the universe. Trust in yourself to know that you will be able to attract this thing that you desire into your life. Let go and claim it. All right, Divinity fam, the exercise for this video that I would like you to do is to think about something that you truly love. Think about it. And I need you to compare that to something else that you truly love. But the difference between these two things is one needs to be something you don't pay attention to very often, but you know you love it. And the second one is something that you find yourself paying a lot of attention to and you still love it. What are those two things? How do they differ? What are the different energies that you are giving to them? And how are you receiving that energy back? That is what I want you guys to think about. Thank you for listening. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below. I want better because we are changing our life together. We are growing. You are expanding. And I am here for you. Love and light. Blessings to all. Thank you.